Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to another episode of the 710 the Slickville Show. I am your host, Mr. 710, and I am joined here by two other co-hosts. Why y'all look? Oh, okay. There we go. We got Erica Tiffany once again. And we also got with us Sway.
What's up?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
You like that dance?
She did one of these numbers. All right. And so I know y'all seen his face before. She's been on the show when we was at the other spot. But I also want to welcome Monroe back. How we doing today?
Good. How you guys doing?
Hey, we are great. And I'm going to just go ahead and be the first one to tell you that she is part of the reason. Never mind. Never mind.
Give her a hard time.
It's okay.
No, because
it's all good.
We got a special request that's going to come back. We might have two since our ring is not off. We got one special request. We got a special request later on. See, if I didn't, if Des wasn't so dope, then I wouldn't give her a hard time. I would just let it be and just let it keep rolling. So, like I said,
I'm taking it. I'm just gonna take it.
You got it. You
I'm
good?
Just gonna take it.
You good? I thank
It's
you
all
for coming.
good.
Thank you
for
coming.
having me, guys.
Now look,
This is just the energy here is just amazing.
Thank you,
It
Des.
is. And
try to
he's
keep
just
it
so
like
nice.
I
You know, you gotta kill him with kindness.
look, like you guys know, this is an interactive show. So look, call, like, share, comment. The phone number is 470-251-4343. And that's if you want to go ahead and give her some shout outs. Make sure you hit that comment, and make sure you share this feed. Like I said before, guys, if you don't share this feed, I'm inclined to think that you're a hater. And since I don't want you guys to be haters, go ahead and share this feed. I'm gonna go ahead and probably say this about 4 more times throughout this whole thing. So on today's show, we're gonna have the Des Monroe interview.
Yes.
We're also gonna talk about since last week, and we're gonna end up with food pet peeves. And we're gonna have a contest to see if we can make Des Monroe laugh.
That is not fair. That is not fair at all.
But the chat room, guys, if you can make Erica laugh from a comment that you make in the chat room, I'm gonna go ahead and send you a free T-shirt, a 710 Slickville T-shirt. I left it in the car right now, or it's over there somewhere. But free T-shirt, 710 Slickville shirt.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who is this? Okay, but look, and if we got a minute, we're gonna do stuff people need to throw away. And this,
Oh, wow.
yeah, you know, we all got stuff around the house that needs to be thrown out.
I don't.
'Cause I was about to say, some people was like people that need to be thrown out.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep it to just random stuff if we get to it. But since last week, yesterday, if you all missed the Status Network launch party, you missed out. It was a real good time. It was dope. Shout out to the Status family that showed up. Shout out to Georgia Meade, Princess London, Michael Brown, Red Storm, and all the other performers that came out and the people that came out. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Status Network. We had a good time out there. I can't wait to do it again. All the kids that was drinking all the waters, halfway drinking the waters and leaving them on the ground.
that sounds about right.
Shout out to those kids. That they part of the food pet peeves as well. Well, look, let's get to this Des Monroe interview.
All right.
Alrighty.
Last time you were here, we had just saw you have a monster performance over at the Union EAV. How have things been since then?
You know, everything's been great. I know that for a fact the energy was just out of this world. I'm still like trying to wrap my mind around everything that's been going on. So with all that being said, just everything and everywhere that I've gone so far, as you know, just pushing my album and things like that, people have actually embraced it in a completely different way than I expected. So it's just, I'm just happy, and I'm just right now soaking it all in.
Right.
you know, this is my first album that was released. So, you know,
Congratulations.
thank you so much. I feel pretty good. I feel like I just made a big accomplishment. So, yeah.
I mean, and you have.
Yes.
I mean, we all proud of you.
Thank you.
Especially with this new album, 20, which is why we all here.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way,
So happy about that.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, happy belated birthday. When was your birthday?
It was September 23rd.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank
And
you.
you
Libra.
turned, for all the thirsty dudes in the chat room,
And I turned 20, which is the significance of the album.
Pow.
So that was my
Pow.
birthday gift.
there we go.
Exciting.
Thank you.
There we go. And guys, shout out to everybody that's in the chat room. Like I say, if you haven't shared the feed yet, go ahead and share that feed. We are here on Status Network, brought to you by Live TV on 710 Slickville Show with Des Monroe. How long did this project take?
Whew. Well, if we're going to talk about like from the very beginning, Back to Normal was the first single that I put out 2 years ago. So 2 birthdays back, I put it out for my birthday. And then last year I put out Painless. And then this year I put out the album. So 3 years altogether. So it was pretty awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How many tracks on this album?
There are 7 tracks. I can name is Memories, Long Way, Painless, Back to Normal, Faded, Peace of Mind, and there's one more, Temptations.
Temptations. I think I've heard almost all of them. I don't know if I've heard Temptations, but I heard the rest of them.
Oh yeah, well Temptations, when you hear that one, everybody's already told me it's very different, which is the type of vibe that I was trying to bring, you know, because I'm trying to have a different sound, you know, to attract a different crowd. Well, it's like different crowds in multiple, you know, like ages, stages, and things like that. I like to make sure that each song that I put out had a different vibe, where anybody who listens to the album, they're going to have some type of favorite song. I like to touch on different topics, different feels, different, you know, emotions, different atmospheres, you know, because I'm like a harmonizing type of person. I love harmonies. So anytime you hear a song, you're going to hear some type of harmony. So, yes.
Something for everyone.
Exactly. Yes. And everybody says it's like that refreshing feel. Anytime you hear harmonies, I always look at music as some type of a great spirit feeling, you know. Everybody has, I feel like music really controls this world, as a matter of fact. Music really does. So any type of vibe that you listen to, it's very influential. So any type of perspective that I bring, I want it to be very positive, like a positive outlook for anybody that listens to it, which is why, like I said, I touch different topics, different feels, different atmospheres as far as, you know, what they're listening to. So I like to relate to them, you know, and then I also like to make them feel good. So, yes.
Well, I'm going to just say that I have literally sung your song in my head all day long. All day long. The song is called Faded, you guys. It is so catchy. It's a really, really dope song. I mean, I've just been in the line at the grocery store or wherever, and I'm like, I'm so faded. And I'm like, I am singing this girl's song.
Oh, my God.
So all day long,
It's catchy.
I've been like singing that song. So
Oh
that
my
song is
gosh.
everything to me.
Thank you.
So it's really, really dope.
I remember when I came up with the idea of the song, I was sitting in the car with my brother / AKA manager Fluff. Shout out Fluff. Shout out to the power, y'all.
Shout out to
I was
Fluff.
sitting in the car and we were just talking, and he showed me the track because he was like, well, in order to complete this album, we need something that's catchy, something that everybody loves. At first, we were going for like the name of ATL because it's like an ATL type vibe where anybody will listen to it, you know. And so I listened to it and I'm like, okay. And it was so bouncy. I was just having fun with it. And the first thing I thought about was like, I'm so faded, I'm so... And I just loved it. Because the harmony of the track, you could hear it. Like the harmony of the track, I was just going with it. And after that, I just started adding harmonies to it, went to the studio, and then one of my best friends, another artist that's also part of my team, shout out to Rob Seven, he helped me as far as like the lyrics and things like that, and he is a lyrical beast. Oh my gosh. Like with me, the way we write is completely different, and the vibe and the style that I was going for, he was perfect to help me with that. So as far as getting the words out like I wanted to, I laid out the harmonies and stuff like that. I said, okay, so this is the concept I'm going for with Faded. And so it's like I'm talking about a guy, I'm attracted to him, I'm infatuated, but it's like a temporary high. So the feeling's going to wear off eventually. And once you ain't give me what I want after a while, then it's on to the next. So,
on to the next high. On to the next high.
Yes.
Now, speaking of writing, you wrote a song, Back to Normal. You said you wrote that while you was in the rain. in the car in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Any other songs written in that same setting?
No, but I have a story to each song that I've written. Like, I remember every setting for each song that I've written. Just like with Faded, I was in the car with my manager, my brother, and it was just fun. It was like a fun vibe. He played it. I was like, oh, I love this. You know?
I love that.
For Back to Normal, I was having just a down day, you know. I just wanted to go for a ride, and I was driving. It was nighttime. And I just went to the parking lot, and there was no cars around. So ironic, right? And so I'm just sitting there. It's raining, you know, drizzling. And I just played this track that I looked up, and I'm like, wow, I love this. And I just started writing, and that song popped up, and the rest of the stories, you know.
So for every song, do you try to get to, do you try to find different moves, different settings to make your creativity come out?
Absolutely.
Like, so every song has a different setting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. Especially, like, every place that I'm in is very significant to, like, what I choose to write about. Right. And so I could be in a certain mood, or I can go through a certain situation, and I'll already be listening to this track, and I'm like, okay, well, let me just worry about my surroundings, what's going on right now. Because that's really what music is about. I like to, like, really be just open-minded and thinking outside the box. I don't want to be, you know, predictable. Because as of right now, today's music sounds the same. You hear the same thing. That's why people, when they hear my music, all you hear is like, oh my gosh, it's so different. Right. It's so refreshing. And I'm just, you know, what's been told to me. And I'm like, wow, you really think so? And when you realize, it's like, my goal was to sound different. My goal is to be different. And that's what I want to give off as far as the millennials. That's who I really want to draw in, to inspire them and let them know, you know, be yourself, be authentic, because I am myself in my music. Right. And I used to always be so insecure and self-cautious about what people were going to think. I had a nervous breakdown before I released this album. Because I had so many people looking forward to hearing it, and I'm like, man,
the pressure.
Yeah, I feel like y'all really depend on me for something. Like, and I'm very serious about that, because I don't want to just release something and it have no type of effect on you. Right. I want to be somebody that you're going to talk about. You know, I want the name and the word to go out there. So, and I can go about that all day, but you know,
Couple things from the chat room. Julian Bonner said, Dez, what's good, G? Davita Riri Redderburn. Hart, Seven Robinson, thanks, sis. I appreciate that. Honored. Dre Felton, Des Monroe, and Azima Anthony, one of my third grade friends.
Dre, hey.
Said, gave your heart as well. Like I said, the people like you. I mean, you easy. You're an easy person to
so
definitely.
Awesome.
I just, you know, follow you and watch just some of your videos and your interactions and your picture, and I already could feel your vibe before I actually met you in person.
Thank you
so
much.
Just to see you in person, first of all, she looks just like she looks on Instagram. Those are not filters. That's actually, she actually looks like this in person. She's gorgeous.
My gosh, thank
you. Your energy, it carries through what I've been seeing in the video. So I know that your album is going to be everything. So everybody go and check the album out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much. Wow.
Like,
I really do appreciate that.
Even Erica said the same thing. She was like, yo, she is dope.
I was like, wow, who is this?
Where is she from? Much.
And
Oh my
said,
gosh.
I think the authenticity you're trying to portray is there because you're just being real.
Thank you.
But also there's the maturity that's there. I mean, You know, you look young, but you definitely have that old soul. So you're able to kind of reach people with the music that doesn't feel like, okay, it's only for the millennials, it's only for the young people. It can reach people of all ages because it's really you living your art.
Gosh,
you can see that.
Wow, I really love this. Thank you for bringing them. Wow, you guys are wow. This is just,
Jeffrey L. Miller said, "Are you gonna sing live or nah?"
I was expecting that question to come eventually.
That was part of.
I didn't.
No, you ain't got no.
I don't have a choice. It's okay.
Nah,
It's okay.
Nah, but it's something that you'll like. It's something that I know you'll like, and so you'll be cool. You'll be cool. I know. I know I listened to most of it. Did you ever think that you would want to put any of your 6 sisters on there? Any one of them?
I know who you're talking about.
I didn't say a word.
Tiffany.
Yeah. With the N-A-Y.
Tiffany. Yep. Tiffany.
Was there ever thought about that?
Absolutely. I'm actually, we're working on something right now.
Oh, okay.
I had already talked to her about it. You know, the different thing is I'm the 7th one. I'm the last of, 7 daughters. I'm the youngest. And I'm the youngest one with no kids.
Wow.
I'm the only one with no kids, and I'm not married. So she's married, she has 2 beautiful children, and she has another one on the way. So as far as her availability and working and things like that, it was kind of difficult, but, I understand that. So, but we are definitely working. I already told her, I said, you're not going to be my sister and not pursue the gift that you have. Like, come on now, I learned everything from you, I grew up watching her because, we grew up in church. My parents are pastors. Shout out to my mom and dad. Love you guys. They raised us in a magnificent way. I have phenomenal parents, but growing up, she was put in as the worship leader at like 16 years old, I think.
Wow.
So growing up, before I even started pursuing music, I just watched her. And how she is now, she's a very phenomenal woman, somebody worth tracing after as far as life and character. Very inspirational, and we have a strong relationship even today. So, absolutely, I would definitely like for her to be a part of that project. So, we got a lot of work to do.
Sisterhood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
When she said 6, when she was here the first time, I was like, dang. Popsicle trying for that boy.
My daddy just loves it. He just loves
it.
Popsicle
trying for the boy?
Yeah.
They tried. And the Lord blessed them with some grandsons. I can tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So, when this album dropped, how'd you celebrate? What'd you do? Drink a lot of sparkling Welch's?
No. Well, we did have a celebration at Or Lounge. Some of my family came. Everybody from my team is Intent Power came. And we had a very good time. Friends from school came, from when I went to school and graduated with. It was very, very honorable. As far as me just seeing who really supports my vision and my passion, it was very warming. I embraced every moment of it, and just the reaction of the people that were there when we played it. As soon as the album dropped, I kid you not, every person in there downloaded the album. After Faded played it, I was just mind blown, and today I can't. It's it just felt like it was yesterday, and that's all I can say. I'm so speechless. Anytime somebody asks me about it, I'm just I'm just in the daze. I'm living the dream, because I came a long way. Yes.
Well, we about to go ahead and listen to Faded since we're gonna let you go ahead and introduce the first single off of your new album, 20.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Let's go. Go ahead and introduce it while we get this thing ready.
Oh, so this is Faded. Oh, you playing Faded, right? Faded.
Yeah.
So we playing Faded. This is one that I had discussed a little bit a couple minutes ago, where, you know, it's like a temporary attraction, infatuation. You know, feels good at the moment. I'm just all into this person, feeling, you know, all affectionate. And it's also, you know, like a dedication to Black love, you know, as far as Black couples. Well, that's, yeah. We have, it's like, it's very inspiring seeing, you know, older couples, you know, who are together and married for such a long amount of time. You don't see that these days anymore. As far as long-lasting relationships, I also wanted to, you know, dedicate it to that and just give it that type of feel to where any couple that listen to it, any time a person's with their significant other, they play that song and it's just, they feel good, you know. Mm-hmm. So, absolutely. This is one of my favorites.
All right, everybody. Faded by Monroe.
Stripping my head missing, baby. Look what you done to me. Somehow you know exactly what I need. On my mind, you've been ever since the fruition of this thing. I'm so high, 'cause your love's intoxicated. I can't help it that I'm faded. Oh, yeah. I'm so faded. 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 You got me feeling faded. I'm so faded. I'm so faded. Picture perfect. I'm so elated. I'm so faded. Yeah, yeah. No way on earth that you can be as perfect as you seem. Look at you out here blowing minds. I don't need no drinks, don't need no trees or lean, 'cause you're my favorite kind of high. On my mind, every time I get a taste of you, I feel like chasing you. I'm so high, you're all on my mind, got me stuck on my line. I'm so faded, 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 I'm so you got me feeling faded. I'm so faded, I'm so faded, picture perfect, I'm so elated. I'm so faded, 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 faded, yeah. Ooh, feeling intoxicated. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
All right,
That
there
was
we
fun.
go. It's Faded by Monroe.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, I already know all these folks was in here putting all these hearts, all this fire up in there. Shout out to Kumo Tires. We need that sponsorship right there. Hey, but yeah, it was a whole bunch of hearts, a whole lot of fire up in there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
She's awesome.
that's
Thank
what I'm
you,
talking
guys.
about. Definitely here for all of that. Right
Oh my gosh.
there. It's in there. The Jets coat from from Kick Back with J. Cole on Wednesdays at 9 to 10. So, put a whole lot of fire up in there. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was about to ask you. So you said it's a video for this song coming out?
Yes, video downtown on Saturday at 6. If you do know any of our couples of color, you know, celebrating, you know, and dedicating this song for the Black love, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, everybody come out with your couples, be ready to be caked up, loved up, you know, lovey-dovey. We try to get all that on camera on Saturday night at 6 downtown. Please do, if you have Instagram.
I'm gonna grab somebody. I have a man with me. I'm gonna grab somebody.
Get in the chat room if you're available.
Shoot your shot Monday right now. Slate is available.
We'll vote. We will like your picture if you is picked.
Yes. And if you guys have Instagram, look up Fluff_XTH. Fluff_XTH. Look him up and contact him if you want to be a part. If you do know any couples, contact him on Instagram.
All right.
From the chat room, Brandon Smith, a.k.a. Mailman Moby, just got pregnant. Listening to that song.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's got pregnant.
That's
He
what I
is
was
silly.
talking. Yeah. So, what's next after the video? What we got to look forward to?
We just gonna be pushing the album, and I'm already plotting on, you know, working on the next project, and I'm just excited about this project. I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to, you know, get started on anything too quick, but I do want to start, you know, formatting everything as far as new project, because it's a lot of work, you know, and this time I want to take my time like I did before, but now I had to catch the attention with this album. Now I'm putting out this fire. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any performances coming up?
Performances. This Wednesday we have, I'm so sorry. I always forget if it's AC3 or A3C. Yes. AC3 or A3C. We are going to have A3C. It's Wednesday at Union East Atlanta Village on Flat Shows. We're going to have a lot of performers there, actually, that will be featuring.
All right,
but
so
Wednesday night, yes.
I just got a call from the chat room. It said on Thursday night that'll be jumping off. So it's another thing on Thursday.
Oh, yes, another thing on Thursday. Or Lounge, Thursday night. Thursday night or Lounge is R&B night. Actually, yes.
I'll be there.
Last week was amazing. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And this time, since the last time I did a solo, this time we're gonna do it with Rob 7. Rob 7 will be there performing with me. It's gonna be like a duet type thing. It's like we're the best R&B duet ever. Just wait to see what we have coming.
I'll be
Okay,
in the building.
this man is a beast. Yes.
All right, that's
excited.
R&B night. Okay. So look, I told you we was gonna have a special request, and it came from the first show.
Mhm.
And I was debating on if I was gonna ask you to do it or not, but since you we ain't gonna go back to that. But since you said you had a favorite, you said you had a favorite song.
Mhm.
It's by Miss
Okay.
James.
Etta James. This one
Yes.
too.
Yes. And I would just like
got
to
a
hear that,
couple.
if you don't mind.
I have a couple
No,
by
we
Etta
said-
James. You talking about At Last?
Yeah, we said that last though.
Oh, you want At Last? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You want it right now? I'm playing. Okay, let's go. At last, my love has come along, and my lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh, yeah, at last. The heart was wrapped up in clovers. The night I looked at you.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna stop right there.
Shoot.
Yeah, that I love that
Oh,
woman.
my
I
goodness.
love her. I absolutely love her.
Amazing.
Old soul was in there.
That was all up in there.
I love her. Thank you
Man,
so
they-
much. I adore Etta James. Oh,
This is what they. This is what they
Yes.
asked for. Sang, baby girl.
This is what
Thank
the
you.
okays, ooh wees,
This is what
heart.
black excellence looks like.
Absolutely, all up and through there.
thank you. Thank
Look.
you.
And so that's one of those songs where, you know, when you see on like those singing shows where they come up and they're like, I'm going to sing Etta James, and people be like, oh, you gonna
Right.
you gonna do
That's
it?
a hard.
Oh,
That's a
what you
hard
gonna do?
person to copy out. I know. I already know. That's a hard person to copy. Absolutely. It took.
That right
It took a
there.
lot of practice just to get that one song. The transitions on that.
Mhm.
I had to memorize that. I'm like, man, that's what really, because other than my sister, I taught myself as far as singing. And what I would do is her, Etta James, Brandy, Charlie Wilson, I would listen to them. Like, those are one of the main people that, like, I look up to musically, and James Brown. That's why people, anytime I listen to them, they be like, Destiny, why are you playing that old music? I'm like, you don't understand. This is my passion. Like, they are touching my soul right now. But I really looked up to them, like, vocally. And especially Etta James, she's who really inspired me as far as, like, soul, and helped me mold my style of music into my own. You know, I don't steal from different artists. I just am inspired by certain styles. Because I realized what, you know, genre of music that I really reached out to. Today's music, I don't really listen to that. You'll hear me blasting some Etta James, Charlie Wilson, some old Brandy. You know, that's me all day. Be like, Destiny, how can you listen to R&B music all the time? I'm like, you just don't know. You don't.
Look, them hearts are still coming in. Jeffrey L. Miller that asked for the if you was gonna sing. Oh, she sounds amazing. Also another one, Trinae's amazing, and all capitals. So
Amazing.
she yelled that. She definitely yelled that.
Shout out to my best friend. Yes.
Look, hey, that should be enough for anybody to go out there and get that album. Where can they get it from?
It is streaming on all platforms, from YouTube. You can Shazam it, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. You can even get the hard copy on Amazon. Like, it's that serious.
Okay.
You can get it anywhere. So, but it's really booming on iTunes right now. It shows me, it's giving me a feel of, you know, which songs everybody's really feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the most played songs is Memories and Peace of Mind. Memories passed up Peace of Mind passed up Faded.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yes, like, because the type of music that I love to write is inspirational, and I'm writing about myself, you know, because anybody's testimony can help somebody else, especially when they see the result of who you became after everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm letting everybody go through this journey with me, with my album. So, Peace of Mind. I was surprised.
Okay,
I really
okay.
was.
We just got a phone call. 710 in Slickville. Who we got on the line?
Man, this mailman Moby, man.
Oh, man, how far along are you on this pregnancy?
Man, now y'all see how I got pregnant? No, but I just wanted to jump in real quick. I know y'all about to get ready to start wrapping it up in a segment, but I just want to jump in and say, hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
What up?
And Desi, you know I've been a fan ever since that day you sung Focus. And you looked at me. You may not know it, but you looked at me.
I looked at you.
So, when you
funny.
looked at me, I felt the vibe. I said, yep, that's it.
We had that connection, huh? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's there. But no, I just gonna slide in real quick, say, hey, what's up? But I know y'all about to get to do y'all thing. But Slick, keep doing your thing. And look, Slick, I'm upset with you right now, man, because Tyreek Hill just put me out of the fantasy football league.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to
But
Tyreek.
it's all good. I'm coming back for you. But y'all have a good night.
Good
All
night.
right, man. You too. You do the
Good
same, man.
night.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Good hearing
Appreciate
from
the
you.
call.
Let us know when the baby
Definitely. Much love.
No doubt. Erica
All right.
said, "Let her know when the baby shower is."
Oh yeah, I'm having a natural birth. I'm going to the bathroom on the in the tub.
You have a natural birth. Wow.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, look. All right. So, like I said, this is the part. Before we get to that, tell everybody where they can follow you and whatnot. We about to start
Follow
being
me
silly now.
on Instagram at It's Lady Monroe, ITS Lady Monroe. Instagram, ITS Lady Monroe.
ITS Lady Monroe.
Yes.
And then Fluff that makes the magic happen. How can we follow him?
You
Because
can
he put
find
a lot of stuff out.
Fluff_XTH. Fluff_XTH. You can find him on there on Instagram, Fluff_XTH.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he the one to make the magic happen. He was
Yes.
here. He was here on time, early. And shout out to Fluff.
That's my brother, man. Love you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, got a good one. Got a good one.
Absolutely. He made everything happen.
Well, listen, we can ready to move over
Round
to
up.
these food pet peeves.
Oh, here we go.
And so we all have food pet peeves. It's just stuff that happens that we just don't like when it's dealing with food. And so, like,
I'm going to be honest with you right now. I don't have problems with food.
you don't have problems with food?
Mm-mm.
You're going to have some problems with this stuff that happens around food.
Oh, well, I'm
I'm
ready
going to
for
just
this
go ahead and
story
let you
time.
know. So, look, I hate when I'm at a place where they have, where they serving pizza, but the place didn't cut the pizza all the way through. And so now when somebody go try to pick up the one slice, 2 slices come up, but they only want
Oh,
one.
my gosh.
And so now they got
Okay,
they pull it apart
yeah.
with their hand and put the other one back. And now,
Think
fam,
about that, yeah.
That's
and it'd
yours.
be too hot to split it.
both of those are yours.
Yeah.
When you touch both of them, they both yours.
Uh-uh.
You gotta take both of those pieces. I don't care
Nah.
what you say.
Uh-uh.
Once you put it back, I'ma judge you forever. I'ma feel like you touch all food and you nasty.
Right, because where have your fingers been?
Right.
Right. Now I'm worried about the whole entire
Exactly.
buffet of pizza, though.
Yeah.
How many people did that I missed?
Oh, my
Right,
God.
because I watch. I'm that person at work that be like,
So you're not going to CC's Pizza then?
they got the little.
CC's Pizza, I go to Golden Corral all the time, right? And I never touch their pizza. That's funny that you brought that up because I be so nervous of, like, who touched this pizza? There's so many
little
kids
3-year-old kid.
that can reach this, you know, and they be getting their own pizza. They love to pick and see which one is big enough for them. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I'm about to
okay.
ruin Golden Corral.
I
I'm
don't
about
do.
to.
I don't do buffets, so
How come you don't do buffets?
I don't
Oh
do
my God.
for the very topic that we're having right now. I don't do buffet because I don't care how many times they put the little shield over. There's nothing you can do at a buffet to make that food okay.
Hey,
There's nothing you can do at a buffet.
anybody that's ever stuck their head up under the glass, they need to be arrested. If you taller than the glass, but you got your head up under there getting food
See,
out, like it's one thing if it's a kid, but if you put your head up under the
Kids
glass,
are the worst.
you need to be locked up.
I don't do buffets.
And we talk about letting kids go up there and get food. They be touching all the cookies. They nasty like that. But one of the ones I did have was I don't like when people at buffets, like it's cool that they put tongs on all the stations, but when you use a tong and you go in there and you grab it, you get the stuff out, but you put the whole tong back into the food.
Ear salad.
like it's supposed like half
Right.
the tong's supposed to be out. They put the whole tong
Because
into
your
the
hand
food.
touched the top of it.
Right.
You ain't supposed to put the whole thing in the bowl.
Now you done touched 4 pieces of chicken. all the macaroni. All
Right.
the macaroni is tainted. Once that tongue slides off that
You
middle
done
part
touched 4
into it,
pieces of chicken.
It's over.
all of that stuff is in there.
Oh my gosh.
I said,
That is
I'm not trying to
hilarious.
ruin
It's
it,
like you
but
just gotta say your blessing.
like Eric said you got to say grace twice.
You really do, to make sure that it's all covered.
You're like, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Amen. And once again, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for please.
All hands that touch it.
That's a double covering.
For everybody that has touched this food.
For everybody that
employees and patrons, all the same.
Bless his food to cover it.
Let me see. Mailman said he don't like when people make KoolAid with warm water. Once again.
Like, really?
Yeah, he said that's not how KoolAid is supposed to be made.
They're doing it to make the sugar melt faster.
But then I just can't stand waiting for it to get cold. You'd be ready to drink that then and there. KoolAid, nobody gets tired of KoolAid.
I mean,
nobody.
I still drink KoolAid. Am I the only one?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Still go out there and buy
every now and then.
Every now and then, right?
It's not like KoolAid is at my house right now, but every now and then I just get that taste, and sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store get KoolAid.
Great.
I do red. Look, red.
Red. So
is
that watermelon cherry? Is that cherry? Strawberry?
Watermelon. Yeah. Or I get the lemon and the grape and mix it together, and then and the grilled cheese sandwich.
She's doing with the grilled cheese. Oh, she really making that good meal.
Yeah, so that's like every now and then I get that, that feeling. It's not in my house right now. Let me be clear.
Okay. But
we will still go to Walmart and grab them KoolAid packets.
Absolutely. I don't do Walmart at all for nothing.
Really? Target.
I do Kroger.
Okay.
Target. Yeah. Every now and then Publix, I'm really in the mood for some good fruit.
Yes.
But Walmart is just like the worst. I know I'm probably killing everybody right now.
No, trust me, I know.
Walmart's the worst. You with me?
But I hate Walmart.
He loves me.
I gotta be honest with you.
Walmart's the worst.
I used to work at Walmart.
I used
to work at Walmart.
What'd you do at Walmart?
I was first the electronic consultant and the cashier, and it was like
miserable.
Yes.
Them dudes was always in the back asking you about Powerstrips.
They be asking for stuff that you would never even think about getting. Like, are you kidding? What? People look for. He was looking for some type of stickers that you can use to mount a TV on the wall. I said, who has that?
He was looking for them digits.
I'm like, how do you have? He was looking for no. I'm like, are you kidding me? He said, oh, they have it. I'm like, no, we don't have that. And so got me looking up and down the aisles, and they said we gotta go above and beyond for the customers. And I'm like, wow. And me want to be a good employee.
That boy was trying to hang a TV up with some stickers. That had to be a 19-inch. So
I'm saying, he said, well, they're supposed to be them oversized ones. I guess they had. I don't know. I never seen a day in my life, but who asked for stuff like
trying to get that number.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'll wait with you. We can look together.
He was trying to get that number.
And it was during the time when we were closing, so there was nobody on the floor with me. So there was nobody for me to ask. I'm way in the back of the store by myself, and I'm like, wow. Y'all come with some off-the-wall questions. All right.
Also, from the chat room, people don't like fake potato salad from the store, and people try to doctor it up to make it taste homemade.
Add some eggs and melon.
Who gets potato salad from the store? Why don't just make it yourself?
I would say who, but I don't want to offend anybody.
Well, Gerald puts sugar on his grits the other day, and I had to look at him a whole new way.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Yes, you do.
You do not put sugar on grits.
You do not put sugar on grits.
What kind of Confederate grits?
Butter on grits.
My mom put butter and cheese
on
on
butter and cheese and milk. That's it. Not.
But that's just like putting sugar on rice.
Who put sugar on rice?
What do you
Y'all
mean?
gotta stop this.
Des, where you from?
I'm from Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
He's from Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm from Colorado Springs.
Absolutely. I don't know what kind of...
No.
Spaghetti too?
But
No. I don't know what kind of Confederate grits y'all
like
eat.
eating matzo meal.
No, spaghetti. Sugar on your spaghetti.
It's just you can't tell me you eat matzo meal without sugar. Have you ate matzo meal? But eating grits is exactly like eating matzo meal.
I don't eat matzo meal.
We free. You don't have to eat matzo meal.
You know what I'm gonna do just for you? I'm gonna make you some.
Now
I'm gonna make you
cream
some.
of wheat is
Cream of wheat
no.
is
good too.
Yeah, I don't eat cream of wheat either. No, it's grits and grits only. And I'm gonna make some Sway's grits just for you. And I'm gonna deliver them for you. I'm gonna make you some good Southern.
Thank you.
Sway
I would
grits.
love that.
And I'm gonna
Absolutely,
get
So you like salty cheese.
I'm gonna get you out that.
But
shrimp.
it has flavor in that.
Shrimp and grits is a different meal.
That's a different. That's
but then
a different.
shrimp. Grits by itself, sugar. Anything else is Confederate grits. Only people I know put salt, pepper, and cheese and all that stuff. They grew up in the Confederacy.
No,
So is that what you said about me? We did not.
We did not.
I don't understand how you can eat grits without sugar. But I'm like, that's what I grew up on. You know, that's what I grew up on. Yeah, it's like maybe if I grew up eating grits without sugar, then I would love grits without sugar. But it's like, you know, us kids nowadays, they want what's sweet. They need what got flavor. Like kids, little
you've been
kids.
deprived. I got to,
Yes.
I got you, girl.
I got a quick question. I mean, we got 3 minutes left. When y'all go to the restaurants, do y'all send food back?
Absolutely.
I can't do it.
Do you send food back? Do you send food back?
I try not to, but on occasion, I'm stuck.
Yeah,
on occasion, I have.
If I can compromise in a way.
So it has to be where I'm just not sending everything back. I'm not that petty, right? But I can't get cold food. And if I ask for my meat cooked a certain way, I have to have it that way.
Exactly.
But other than that, I probably can roll with anything. I try not to be that petty person in the restaurant.
Just give me the discount. I'll be like, that's okay, you forgot the potato. Just take it off and take another $2 off of that. But
so, like, if you forgot something, I'm like, can you bring that out in a little bowl? You're not taking my whole plate.
The only time I'll send something back is if you didn't give me what I ordered. Like,
they didn't even give you exactly what you want.
Like,
that's not what I ordered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, or like she said, if they don't cook it the right way, like say they make. If I go to IHOP and ask for turkey bacon, I don't want that flappy bacon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need it cooked right. It needs to be crispy.
My bacon needs to be
limp.
No,
you didn't let me.
Oh my gosh.
I like my meat firm.
Look, I need my burnt. Okay, very near.
I like my meat firm and crispy.
Very crispy.
So are y'all the same
very
people?
Crispy.
Are y'all the same people that need, like, if y'all eat hot dogs at a barbecue, you be like, hey, burn my hot dog?
Absolutely. I need a little crisp. Absolutely.
That's what gives the
if
flavor
my hot dog
of bun and the ketchup and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I have some family members that want their hot dogs 80% burnt.
charred.
Like 80%.
Char grilled, yes.
Like, I put it on a grill.
It
and
is
they
so
had a
good.
little bit of burnt. And they was like, nah, this need to be death. Like, I still see some brown over there.
Black people have a problem thinking stuff's not cooked anyway. I be like, this meat already came cooked. The sausage was cooked. Nah, I need grilled part and charred. Like the sausage says fully cooked. Nah, bro, put that back.
We do.
Mailman said flappy bacon is the best.
Mailman.
My grandmother would disagree if she was still alive.
Come on.
If you can break the bacon, it's too hard.
It's not. That's when the bacon is finished.
No, it needs to have a little bit of chew.
Okay, so how do you eat your steak?
Medium well.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
All right.
You eating medium well?
Yeah,
But I like
exactly. That's what I was saying. How do you eat your steak?
Medium rare.
Don't nobody want blood, though.
Yeah.
I said I'm black. I didn't say I'm not.
No, I have a sister.
Look, we're judging you because of your bacon. We're judging you.
So how you eat your bacon?
So how you eat everything else? How you? We judge
Nice to meet you. How you eat your bacon?
How you eat your bacon?
You eat wimpy bacon?
Wait, how do you like your grits?
Right.
It's serious.
You eat sugar with grits or nah?
All
right.
This ain't even gonna work. This ain't even gonna work. But look, hey man, this time flew by.
It did.
It's 10
Are
o'clock.
we done?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Des for coming through.
Thank you guys for
You are
having
super
me.
dope, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future. You know, we always gonna be here whenever you got anything dropping. Come on through,
you.
holler at us.
I
You
feel like
always
this came
welcome.
by. It just went by too fast.
It did.
I mean, before we was on 2 hours, this an hour. We know you got curfew. And so we gonna get you on back. I know last show I said that she was like, I don't have curfew, but I am a lady.
I like that.
So,
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will be back next week, Monday, October 8th, with another dope show. Like I said, thank you for everybody. It's not too late to share this feed. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and do it again. If you go ahead and get blocked for spam for sharing this feed too much. But we'll be back next week, same time. Thank you, Sway. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Dez. And we will be back. Y'all be safe out in these streets.
Peace.